So we're in the middle of downtown Des Moines, Iowa, and we are at Merrill Axle and Wheel Service. I found out that we actually have some bad leaf springs on the passenger side of the Kodiak. They look like they're either bent or flattened out, and that side is starting to sit a little bit low. The tires are starting to rub the bottom of the floor. So we were passing through. I made a bunch of phone calls to all the trailer places in town. This place said that they could get us in and get it fixed today. I have no idea how long it's going to take, but they are going to get us in. So they're helping somebody already with another camper right in front of us there. And as soon as they leave, I'm going to pull forward, and I guess they're going to come out and start working on it. But this is an interesting location for the trailer repair to be, but I think they are grandfathered in and been here a long time. You can see we're right in the middle of downtown here. But I'm gonna come over here and show you. This is something that I've noticed has started happening, and this side is sitting low. So I got in there and looked, and I can tell that the leaf springs usually dip down like that, and ours are flat on this one, and this one's starting to go up. So one of them could be broke. But they said that they stock all of the suspension parts for our size trailer anyway. I don't know what all they carry, but she says that they have everything here to fix it. So they're gonna get us fitted in. Abby's waiting on us too. Unmute your mic there. Aren't you muted?
I think so.
So maybe she'll find us something to eat.
I've already found the place.
It's 11:30. You already did find something?
Yeah.
There was a couple places at the end of the alleyway here that we saw coming in.
As soon as I see the word burrito, I know we're going to be fine.
Burrito shop, huh?
Yeah, there's a couple of other places, but at least we know there's a burrito shop.
Okay. Well, whatever. I'm sure we're going to be here for a couple hours while I have no idea how long it's going to take them to do this, but we're at their mercy.
To do down here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. There's a lot down here.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'll be fine. I'm just glad somebody can help us.
Agreed.
Because I don't want to cause any further damage to the Kodiak, and I'm afraid that the springs are going to eventually just break, which is going to cause a catastrophic failure.
Correct.
So I'd rather get these things fixed.
Yes.
So it looks like they're selling some parts now. Let me go talk to the guy. They have got a lot of leaf springs inside their shop here.
I want to know what they look like because I have no idea what it is.
Well, we'll go in there so you can see.
All right.
So the news just kind of keeps getting worse and worse. Come to find out, the guys looked at it. We have a rear bent axle. I think maybe the front one's not even perfect anymore, but I believe they actually happen to have two axles that'll work. And I think they're going to put new axles and new springs on there, reuse our brakes that we have on there. But we're going to end up having to replace some tires too, because this tire right here is actually pretty badly worn on the inside already, on this inside. But of course, these tire sizes are different than the ones that they have in stock. You know, we upgraded to the Goodyear. These are a 225. They stock a 205, which is a smaller size. So we may end up getting some new tires later when we have time, because we have to get up there for Abby's work meeting in the morning. We have to be there. So they're trying to get this done today, and they were just trying to figure out the best way to accomplish this. So I think that they're going to go ahead and he said that the axles they have are, I believe, a 1/2 inch wider than these right here. And what we need to do, these are 3,500 pound axles, which I knew that, and that's what's usually on these. They said we really need to go up to the, I think it's the 5,300 pound axle, so it's a heavier wall tube, higher load rating, because we're at like pretty much the max capacity of the axles, and that's one of the problems is, you know, they put 3,500 pound axles on here, and you know, the weight of the trailer plus our cargo is going to be somewhere between 6,500 and 7,000 pounds. So they definitely will replace the springs, but he says that he'll go ahead and stick axles on there if I want. And you know, we're going to end up having to replace them again down the road. But these have been going 2.5 years, but just recently, it's those roads, man, those hitting those bumps, it's bending the axles. So I think they're going to get me fixed up. I'm waiting on them to let me know, but it's probably going to be 2 or 3 hours at least. So we're going to be sitting somewhere for a while they work on it.
I found some stuff to do.
Okay. I'm just happy that they can work on it.
Agreed.
So even if we have to leave, this evening and drive, it's only a couple more hours up the road.
Yep.
And we'll pull in late tonight, you know what I mean? We'll call
Yes.
the campground and just let them know we're gonna be late.
Yep.
And we'll pull in tonight. But we're probably gonna be revisiting this again.
Yeah.
Because they highly recommend that. But all he's got is the replacement axles. He doesn't have the higher load rating on the right width here in stock. He would have to order that one. That's the problem. So we'll get new stuff. It'll be fine at that point, I believe. Looks like he's bringing some parts out now. So he's also going to a 4-leaf, or I'm sorry, so this is a 5-leaf. I think what I have is 4-leaf on there, and they're gonna go with a 5-leaf. So our leaf springs on the other side are straight. See how these are curved down?
Yikes.
Ours are straight. That's
Not
why
good.
it's leaning on that side.
That makes sense.
Yep.
Not good.
So anyway, we'll give you an update later and let you know how it's going, but they got an awesome shop here. Look inside there. So you got all the axles and leaf springs and suspension parts.
These are the kind of shops we like.
Oh yeah, and look over here on this side. A well-worn in shop that's been around a long time.
Look at that car.
Yeah, Pontiac
Yeah.
GTO. They've got a 57 Chevy on the front side that we'll have to show them. It is beautiful. All right, so they're gonna go ahead and replace both axles. He thinks that these are gonna be a better quality axle than what's on there. These are Dexter axles, and everything should be a direct bolt up. We're gonna put these leaf springs on there, and they're gonna swap out all the brakes from what we have onto these axles right here. So that'll get us back in business. The only thing we're gonna have to do, they don't have the tires that I need, so we're gonna find a tire shop down the road somewhere when we have more time, and we'll go ahead and get a new set of tires on here. But that should get us going, and we know that we're gonna have good axles and everything's gonna be the proper height and straight again. So it's gonna be a couple hours, maybe even 3 hours before they get it done, but they're taking their lunch break and then they're gonna jump right on it. So we're gonna go find us some lunch and just kind of hang tight. You ready?
I am.
They said the Grumpy Goat's pretty good.
I think we should go there.
All right, let's check it out. This is pretty cool. You see that I-beam hanging out? So whatever this was designed for, they used this. They had a trolley and a crane, or a trolley and a hoist on there to be able to pick things up to put it inside that building. He says there's a lot of cool cars up in there, which there are. Oh yeah. I don't know what they do, so it's automotive business, but that's pretty cool right there. I think this is our restaurant, the Grumpy Goat. I'll come around here and get a shot of the front. I knew when I was saying the Grumpy Goat, you were going to be all about that. The Fighting Burrito, he said, is closed, which that was right over there. We are right in the middle of downtown, so there we go. Grumpy Goat. We're going to try it. All right. Well, we just had a really nice lunch here at the Grumpy Goat.
Great burger.
Abby had a really good cheeseburger. I had a pork tenderloin sandwich, and it was fantastic. Good group of people here, and I was noticing that there's not a lot of people down here, and they were saying that a lot of people are actually working from home right now and not coming downtown to work in the offices. So not really all that crowded down here. You're okay, man. But so anyway, we had a good lunch here at the Grumpy Goat, and we are going to walk just a couple blocks over. There is a what?
It's a sculpture garden.
Okay, so that sounds pretty cool. We're going to go check that out. We're about to walk by the alleyway, and yes, I can see the guys down there. We can see them working on it.
Good work.
All right, so they are working on it. I don't want to go bug them.
Nope.
Because it ain't going to make it happen any faster.
Camper. It'll be okay.
I'm just so thankful that we found a shop here that was willing to help us get it done and get it fixed.
Everybody is so short-handed and so busy, it seems like, and the fact that they could get us in was awesome.
Yep, and they seemed really busy too.
Yes.
But I could tell that they cared and they wanted to try to get us fixed up because we are traveling through and we need to get through here, and so they were willing to help us out. So we'll be back down there in a little while to see how the repairs look, and for now we are going to walk down the sidewalk I wish I would have brought my shoes now.
Oh, I know. I need some sunscreen.
I was like, no, I don't need my shoes. I got my work boots because we were just going from one campsite to the next. Well, this is really cool. This is we find things that we don't expect.
Yep.
So even though we had an issue, look at this. We find something really cool to look at this plate steel right here. This is what this is plate steel.
Here's the description, I think. Maybe.
This looks to be, I don't know, that is about 1 3/4 inches. It's about 1 3/4 inches thick right there. Got 5 of them. That is cool. What does it say?
Richard Serra. 5-plate Pentagon. 1986.
Very cool.
Iron tree trunk.
Doesn't say anything more about it though, huh?
Made in 2015.
Let's look at this. I love the iron structures here.
Well, that's really cool.
I have not seen something like this made out of steel before. So that is pretty cool. I don't know how they did that.
Wow.
It is definitely steel.
That is beautiful.
I don't know how they did that unless they cast it. But there may be a process that I'm just totally unfamiliar with on how they made it. I think it might be a casting.
Like a tree. I mean,
it looks exactly like a tree. That is so cool. So is this supposed to be like a lighthouse of some sort?
Yeah, I think so, because like maybe at night it'll show, like go through the colors maybe.
Oh yeah. Look at people leaving their trash in here.
Yeah, I don't think that's part of it.
No, that's just people being stupid.
This is pretty though.
Yeah, it looks like they probably put some kind of light in there, but I don't see anything.
But seriously, walk on the outside of it and look at how the color changes. It's really interesting.
When we were standing back there, it looked purple. Now it looks yellow.
Well, all the panels are different.
Oh, okay.
It's a rainbow.
So now, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so
now we're in the green.
Yeah.
Very cool. Let's see what else they got out here. Got some more things. So this one here is all plasma cut steel. They cut out letters and then weld it all together.
It's really, really pretty.
It's a big one. What's that?
Oh, he's one of my favorite. Look how beautiful
Who made that?
it is. Check.
Keith Haring.
Herring.
Keith Haring. Okay. So he made this here?
Yes, and he is one of my very favorite artists of all time ever. Oh, I love it.
It looks really nice.
You can see his signature.
It's so glossy too. I bet you it's welded. Yeah, that's his signature welded to the bottom down there.
I love it. Oh, the things that you find.
Turned out to be a pretty cool stop, didn't it?
It's a great stop.
Unexpected stop. Found some really interesting things to see.
I'm gonna need my picture with this.
All right, let me get that.
But I adore that.
So this looks like a pumpkin.
It is beautiful.
Let's see if that's bronze or brass.
Bronze.
Is it bronze? Okay.
Oh, I love it.
That is nice. So it looks to me like they probably plasma cut out all the holes, or laser, but probably plasma, and then shaped the sheet to fit.
Is it one sheet?
This part here where the holes are at is going to be a sheet, and then the inner part where it's black
will be a sheet.
Is different, and I don't know what that is. That sort of has like a rubbery feel to it, so I'm not sure what that is.
Oh yeah, there's the.
Yeah, there's the signature. Beautiful job.
I love it.
Everywhere you look, they got them everywhere. So here's another one here. I want to go around there and see the I-beam.
This is one of those famous pieces that everyone has seen,
Really?
you know, and
I'm not
but you don't
familiar
know,
with it.
and you don't. Most people probably don't know the artist, but it's a beautiful.
And there's two more right here that are pretty cool. I believe these are both bronze here. And there's some more down there. We'll go check those out too.
I wonder how much this weighs.
Yeah, I'm sure it's got some gravity to it.
It's beautiful.
These guys look like snowmen. Look how glossy it is. That's probably like a powder coated finish.
It's enamel on bronze.
Enamel on bronze, okay.
They're
I was wrong.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they look good. Oh, they've got so many. Look, there's a horse over here.
Oh wow.
Oh, there's several.
It looks like driftwood.
Animal looking creatures over here.
T8. Painted steel. 1987.
Okay, so this has been around for a while.
Yep.
Okay.
But that's what it made you think of. That's interesting.
Well, yeah, it did. It did make me think of that, but
that is why art is so great. Is it's supposed to make you think of things or
just
remind you of something?
I think it's cool that people use such heavy pieces of iron to make some kind of art project. That is all very heavy I-beam and even plate steel. Those pieces that are in the center there, that's huge pieces of plate steel that's been burned out with a torch.
You know what? I think I might have to try to make a metal sculpture sometime.
You
It's always
should.
been something I'm interested in,
Well, you should do it.
but I've never really been around it that much. So this one's beautiful.
Very cool. Well, this has been a great experience here in the park.
I have loved it.
And we've got, I mean, we couldn't have asked for better weather.
No, it's
It
gorgeous
cooled
out
off
here.
some. It's not that hot. Look at the
Yeah.
blue skies.
Yeah.
It's just
And
beautiful down
I
here.
will say that this is a beautiful place. I've always liked
It
Des
seems
Moines.
really nice right here. Seems really nice.
We usually come here for conferences and things for work. So
Really?
yeah.
I don't know. That looks like that might be some kind of classic car museum. I see a bunch of classic cars in that building.
Yeah.
So we might walk over there and investigate that.
Yeah. Oh, and I saw a cookie dough place.
Oh, cookie dough. Yeah, that's down there. I think she wants to get a little bit of the
I mean,
cookie
if
dough.
you do a lot of walking, you gotta, recover.
You got that right. All right, so I just looked up on Google, American Dream Machines. That is a classic car dealership right there. All right, well, we made it back to the shop here. I don't know if they're done yet. I'm gonna go let them know that we're here. But man, it's looking good. I'm really liking the height adjustment on this. It's up higher the way I wanted it here. Let's come over here to the other side. This was the real low side over here. And I can just tell from the space right here that it's up a couple inches higher, which is what I wanted, because the tire was up in here further. So I think they got it all done. There's a look there underneath. New axles, new springs. All we gotta do now is see about a new set of tires, but we'll handle that later. These on this side isn't that bad. It's mainly just that one other tire there.
Yeah.
All right, let me go find out if they're done and let them know we're here. All right, the job is complete. I gotta thank all the guys here at Merrill Axle and Wheel Service. They did a jam up job. They got it fixed up. We are good to go. So what they ended up doing was the front axle they did not replace. They got in there and inspected it. They said they did a tweak on it and said that it was good. But they replaced all the springs. And then the rear axle, of course, is replaced. So we have a new rear axle and all springs. Now we've got the proper ride height, it's level, and we should be good to go. We're gonna stop in 50 miles and re-torque the lug nuts or check the torque and make sure they're not loose. They recommend I do that the next rest area up the road. So we are ready to roll. Can't thank these guys enough for getting this done. That's our old axle right there. That's the old axle. They're gonna get rid of it for me. So we are ready to roll. We're gonna head out of here and hit the road. We got to get up to our next stop so Abby can get ready for her meeting. All right, so it was actually kind of fun being able to visit here in Des Moines. I wish it was on a better term, but we would love to actually be able to come back at some point and actually visit the rest of the city here, you know, and see what it all has to offer. But all right, we're gonna hit the road. There's Abby, she's waiting on me. We're ready to roll. So we're gonna go ahead and just check the lug nuts. They recommended that I do this, so we've gone about 50 miles. We stopped here at the Come and Go to fill up with diesel and some DEF. So we did that. It's a wonderful, nice pull-up pump system right there. And we are gonna grab my handy dandy four-way on the back right here, and I'm just gonna check them. Let's see which one it is. And it's the first one. I'm just making sure that they're not loose is all I'm doing.
Looking good.
Yep. They said that they torqued them to 100 foot-pounds twice because they double-checked it. And they also double-checked the torque of the U-bolts as well. So let's go to the other side.
Oh, there's a golf ball.
I'm probably putting just a little extra torque on them, just by hand right there.
A-bomb torque?
Yep, it is. All right, good to go. We'll put this up. Let me show you guys this in case you've never seen it before. This is a spare tire rack that I made myself, and I machined that tube so that this four-way will fit in there and stow away. What? Hold on, let's see. I think it's that one. Just like that.
That's just cute.
It works great, and no, nobody's ever stolen it off the back of the RV. So anyway, that's it. We are done. We're done with Des Moines. We're hitting the road. We got to go to Abby's meeting.
Yes, we do. And a new state.
And another new state.
Yay!
Because we are headed to Minnesota.
And we will come back to Iowa so we can add the state.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that.
We do love you, Iowa.
It's a beautiful state. There's a lot of here. I think this is beautiful right here. Look at the corn stalks.
Yep.
Just right here. It's beautiful. All right, let's hit the road.
Yes.